It's a nice sunny day. I thought I would finally get round to do my room tour. I'm doing it without my tripod, so I'm going to try and do this as steady as I can. And then if you want to look in anything more in depth, then let me know and I will do my best to do that in separate videos. So this is my room and I'm right in the corner of the doorway, so I'll just do a little overview because I know some people don't like to see it too much. So as you've seen before, I finally got my canvas up, my bookcase which I've had before, my desk. This room's a little bit bigger than the other room I had, which is nice, and then my sideboard. So if I come down here, I'm hoping, if I move this well, so like I said, I'm trying to go slowly so I'm not going to make you too sick. This area here, I'm hoping to get some more plastic units and also a plastic unit to go there so I can sort out my paper, yarn and fabric. So that's just got some yarn in and a finished blanket. I'll just show you this. I treated myself to a new project bag yesterday. Mum and I went to a little craft fair and the lady was called the bag lady and she made all these nice ones. So I got the doggy one because I have got a small cat one. So I just got myself a new little project bag. So if I come back up slowly and then I'll come over to my sideboard. Yeah, so that's got my 12 by 12 papers in, my Ultimate Pro. And then this is the top of my sideboard. So yeah, my Onmos book, which I'm going to try and, when I get those storage units, then I can put it on the top of that. At the moment this is all, well, they're not all full. I've probably only got like 1 or 2 stamps in each one, but I've sorted them out into categories, and these are, I've said before in other videos, Crafters Companion Stamp Storage. They also do it where you can get the inserts, excuse me, inserts for a die cutting one, which I'll show you on my other shelf. My Stampin' Up blocks, I've only got 1 block at the moment. A lot of this you've seen before, so it's just in a different place. So my journals I'm working on, some storage, and this little jar I've just altered and stuck a flower on, and it will have, so I've done it to colour, so any random little bits I get, you know, you get left over from projects like the little beads and stuff, and I've got some more of those that my mum gave me. This you've seen, like I said, you've seen this all before, it's just in different places, and I wanted to do a tour of my new craft room because I've been here since the beginning of June, and I think today is, I haven't got the foggiest what the date is, but it's getting near the end of June. So yes, so this is how it is at the moment. This has got my crochet magazines patterns. This is just an empty folder, but for the time being I'm just sticking these magazines that I use for when I'm gluing. I did a video on that, and that's got my embellishments in. This unit I've had for ages. So it's got twine, toppers that I've cut up out of cards for that. Washi pegs that I use for my yarn jar. Stamp sheets, and I've got some more jars that my mum gave me. They were spice jars, so I'm going to decorate the tops of them like I did in the other one. That's my paint book which you've seen. In the windowsill I've got my ribbon, sewing machine, kitchen roll, and then blank paper and a lamp, and I need to get a light bulb for that. So that's out the view of my craft room. So the hedge and front garden are still needing to be done. It looks like a field out the front and back. So this is my sideboard, which I know you've all seen before. Sorry, I'm probably repeating myself. I think things are pretty much the same. So all my boxes, they're all labelled. So it's like mixed media toppers in there. In here is my blocks and Stampin' Up stamps. I've only got 3 sets and some ink pads. So I hope when I get that new storage I can sort everything out. This is random pens, my rotary cutter, just some empty tabs, corn flour, cards, gloves, another plastic tub. I'm trying to go fairly quick because, like I said, I don't want to be boring you all. Oh, sorry, my hay fever's playing up. So, something I've started to do is my really small balls of yarn that I use in my paper crafting after I finish crocheting with them. I've got jars for them and they're in their colours. Scrap ribbon, bling, my buttons you've seen lots of times. I have changed things around a little bit in the drawers, not a lot, so that's still my card and envelope drawer. Those are albums I need to put away. My fabric cutting mat, my small cutting X-cut? Yeah, X-cut paper trimmer. In here now is everything to do with mixed media, so there's plates, cling film, plastic trays, so that's like my mixed media drawer. So if I come back up, sorry, oh, these aren't as good as they used to be. So this is my desk, and that's pretty much the same as before, apart from now I've got enough room that I can have a plug out, so my heat gun's out all the time. I think this is pretty much the same, so like my I can't think what they're, stubs for my Spectrum pencils, that's empty, but that's normally where I keep wired orchid bits. A charm, I'm running low on a few things, so I'm slowly bling, pearls, and this thing I've had for ages, and I mean ages, not like since I very first started crafting, but quite a while. That's just my little notebook that I write in for when I want to write down what I'm running low of. My Tim Holtz pens, and I've done a video on what I think of these, so if you haven't seen that, then there's part 1 and part 2 on what I think of them and how I've played with them. I'm really trying to get in the habit of labelling stuff, so that's just Xmas bits. That's flowers that I've made, and what's in this one? Oh, that's Everyday Sentiments. My pens, which I'm contemplating not using pro markers anymore, but I will go into that if I ever change it. This you've seen lots of times. This is just sort of my junk pile where I put things that I want a video later on once I finish with them. Foam pads, tools, nothing in there. More tools, stamp storage, and just a sweet tin that I keep glues that I use all the time. This unit you've seen lots of times, and this is the unit I want to get 3 more of, like I was just saying, to sort myself out. Packing boxes, so this corner is a bit of a mess at the moment, so I will be doing update videos and stuff. Embossing folders, Tim Holtz and the other Sizzix dies, baby wipes and just more spare storage, scrap paper, spare glues, paper bags, come down, glue gun, embossing powders, leaflets, brochures and stencils, cello bags and more envelopes, Miri card. In the corner here, once I get this sorted, I'll be keeping my Christmas, well, not Christmas, rolls of wrapping paper. That storage I got for it, where did I get it from? Hobbycraft ages ago, in their wedding department. So that's my scoreboards, my bigger cutting mat. I don't know if I just cover you while I get up. And then this bookcase I've had for ages, and you've seen this lots of times, but I have changed it around a little bit. So spare project bags, that tin has got Christmas ribbon in and twine. These used to be on my desk, but I've moved them up to here, and they might get moved again. So I've got my embossing folders, everyday decoupage, Christmas decoupage, stickers and other makes of alphabet stickers. And now I'm slowly trying to get my cardstock just into colour, so I'm slowly sorting that. Scrap white card, And then this shelf is a bit of a mix. That has my Gilding Wax in. I've just got one of those. But I had this, if I move that without destroying everything. This used to have if you've seen them before, the paper shapes from Paper Mania. And I've had it for ages, and I'm one of these people that will hold on to things. And I thought it's really handy to keep my Gilding Wax in. So that's that. Card candy and hat pins. This was the other story, same storage as the stamps, but I was saying you buy different inserts. So this one's got my dies in. I haven't got that many dies. This box I've had for a while, got it from a charity shop. So I've got metal bits in there, bling, and what's in that one? Nothing at the moment. I use that as sort of like a drop drawer. My handmade labels. This I've shown in a video, and it was actually a jewellery storage, but I've kept my brads in there, so I've gone into that. Then I've got storage here with sewing bits, so my pins and brooch backs, and they just will live in there. Notepads at the back. This is just random bits and tags I've made. This is fabric, which I think you've seen before. Okay, the reason for a shreddy box is I'm going to be making an album with a few signatures in, so that's what I plan to use for the cover. Baby wipes, because you can never have too many. And in here it is quite different from last time. So this is my sewing shelf at the moment. So I've got my sewing bag, which has just got embroidery threads. I'm not like a hand sewer, I just use my sewing machine, but it's like got my cotton reels, bobbins. This is empty, so always room to grow. The paper that can't think what it's called, stabilizer, for my sewing embroidery machine. At the moment, this is just being used temporarily for just stuff I got for sale on Facebook. A couple of spare scrapbooks, and then at the moment, if I can get this, I'm keeping my paper pads in here, smaller paper pads, so I just keep them in there for now, and they might stay like that. So like I said, there will be updates of my craft room as storage comes and I move things about. So that was just hopefully not too quick a video, but I just wanted to show you my room, and I hope to be back with some other videos again in the week. So